Marco Colbert, Speed Recovery Finish Network. All right, so you're in the paint aisle at Home Depot or Lowe's, and you're wondering if you should pick up one of these Control Pro 130 sprayers. Now, I already have another video of one of these, but I was simply just going over some drywall. Pretty easy to do with this sprayer. Today we're doing a little bit more of a difficult task. We have some of this bare wood that we're trying to paint. You guys remember the video when I first bought my shop, all this soffit was just falling down, looked like an absolute trash mess, birds flying in and out, crapping all over the place. As you guys know, material costs with this current situation is through the roof. So we decided we're just gonna go ahead and grab a little thin board. We pulled out all the rotted stuff that we could. We're gonna go ahead and go over with some thin board, but we have to paint it first. I want to paint it before we put it up. That way it's already painted. We just slide it up, screw it in, and we're done. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to use the Control Pro sprayer. I'm going to try and get this done in one thick, super heavy coat. We're in direct sunlight. We should be able to lay it on pretty thick, and it should dry pretty nice. Let's dump some paint in the sprayer and see how it does. Have it, semi-finished product. As you guys can see, the Control Pro 130 really made this project go way faster. I will say this, for projects where you're concerned about overspray, say spraying the interior of a room, you got to mask everything off, might not be the sprayer for that, because this sprayer, like, it is a cheaper sprayer. It does put out a little bit more overspray compared to the more professional ones. But as you guys saw from my last video, you know, projects where you really don't have to do any masking, like a freshly finished basement where you're just throwing the paint in, there's no flooring, there's no trim, no nothing, just coming in there just spraying, or projects like this where you have some bare wood that's already off of your project and you're just spraying it separate. This is a really good tool to have in your arsenal as a DIY guy, fixing up a house, you know, projects like this. It really will speed up your project times. As for the paint, we use the Valspar Season Flex, one thick coat. And we got pretty much full coverage over some bare wood, which is pretty impressive. Usually bare wood, going over it with white is one of the hardest paint projects to do. It usually takes a bunch of coats to get it covered. Man, with that sprayer, you just lay those pieces of wood flat, cake that paint on super thick, let it bake out in the sun, and you're one and done. One coat and you're finished. That wraps up for the video. I hope this one helps you guys out with your home projects. As always, if you like the video, like, subscribe, new videos every week. If you guys haven't already, go on ahead and subscribe to my first ever YouTube page, Buck Wild Marco. I got lots of fun budget gun reviews coming, lots of really cheap, affordable guns, and honestly, just more stuff in my personal life I'll be posting on that page for you guys that love to follow me.